So we're now going to do this for a capacitor. This is the last thing you need to do before you can export and make a PCB. Okay? Now you might think this bit is tedious. It is when you do it for the first time. If you're doing it for a job, you can imagine what your database would look like. There's probably 50 or 100 components in there that you can easily browse and just right-click, select properties, and then you put the footprint in because you've used it lots of times before. Okay? So we're going to do the same for capacitor now. Right-click, properties, and edit package, select from database, same as before. Turn my filters on, but this time I'm looking for the word cap. So I'm going to package, not equals as someone did over there, we want contains, and we want it to contain the word cap. Now at the moment that's going to give us all of the components that contain the word cap, but that's going to include surface mount as well, which we don't want for this example. So if I click OK, you'll notice all of these have got cap in their title, in their package title. So let's do another filter. Only this time we'll add a row, and in this case what we'll look for is SMTTH. We want it to be equal to, and we want to say we want it to be TH. So now everything in that list has the word cap in it and is through hole. There's more than there was in the case of the resistors, and I suggest you just go through and kind of decide what kind of size you want. Well, you know that that's a big one, and you can see that from the drawers down there. These are all whopping great ones, but these ones in the top are kind of about this size of capacitor, something like that. I would choose the second one down, but it's up to you, it doesn't really matter, okay? So I'll choose the second one down. I'm going to copy that to my database. So copy to user database, click OK, select OK, OK, OK. And one microfarad capacitor, which is what I need, so I've now got my input pins are green, so that means they've got a footprint, and all of my components on there are blue, which means they've got a footprint, and all of the connections are red, which means that all the connections are connected. You'll notice that the ground is still black. Well, this is because we're making a real thing, not doing a simulation. So we don't actually need that ground at all. That's just something that multi-tool needs. So you tend not to do anything with that. We could give it a footprint with a pin if we wanted, but if you look, J2 and J4 are already connected to that ground, so we don't need to put a different ground in there for those. Okay? 2 minutes to get that off to Pat, and then we'll export to the printed circuit.